How's everybody doing today? I got a new move for you. It's actually not a new move to you. More than likely, it's probably going to be a very familiar move. The bicycle crunch. What we're looking for essentially in the bicycle crunch is we want to activate as much of our core as possible on that. The transverse abdomini, that's the six-pack that we normally see, our internal obliques, our lateral obliques, and the serratus. That's usually that little muscular area right below the ribs. So we want to use those muscles into this movement. How do we do that? Well, what we normally see in a bicycle crunch tends to be this hands behind the head, clasping the fingers, turning the elbows in, twisting the body, and we bring that leg as far as we can. Now we see the body really compact here on the other side. We see this body really compact. There's even people who leave a leg up. So that's not the biggest issue here. What we want to do is we want to know what's going on here and how to make more work happen to our body within less work. Engaging more value instead of the volume. So first thing we want to make note of is the legs. I can get just as much core work by leaving that leg down as if I left it up. Well, guess what? Once my leg gets tired and my leg is up, the next muscle that is the most dominant are my hip flexors. I do not want to turn them on if I can keep them off. So I don't want to necessarily lift this leg up and do my bicycles this way, because every time I leave the leg up, the hips are going to begin to turn on when my abdominal cavity or any type of the muscle, when my abdominal muscles begin to involuntarily relax. And they will involuntarily relax. So what I want to do here is I take this knee, as I leave the other leg down, I take this knee and I stop just before my midline or my waistline, right here. If I go any further, I'm going to be crunching into my hip flexor, not with my lower abdomen. There's a fine line between lower abdomen and hip flexor, and it's not that far. It's about a couple inches. I want to keep it away from that. Now from here, the next thing I do is the opposite side, which is the upper half. I want to take my hands from this clasp fingers behind my head, and I want to bring it to my ears, Mickey Mouse ears. Now from here, I'm going to take not the elbow, I'm going to aim the shoulder on the outside of this knee. As I aim the shoulder on the outside of the knee, I want to keep this elbow in line with my ear, and this bicep in line with both the ear and the elbow. So from this side, I want to keep all three, elbow, bicep, ear, in a straight line. Which means when I come up, I don't want to fold the arm in. I want to turn the shoulder out. You'll notice that this side did not leave the ground. That's okay. I'm still going to get a lot of oblique work and lower abdomen work and transverse or frontal abdominal work without having to lift this arm up. I'll be able to squeeze control, come back down, hit the other side. That's where this leg comes down, this leg comes up, stopping right halfway midline. Turn. If you're shaking, you're doing it right. Here. So that's what I'm looking for when I see you do your bicycle crunches. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask.